Hello students, how are you all? Hope you are fine with the grace of the Almighty Gods. So students, this is class 3 video and this is computer science. The subject is computer science and our chapter number is chapter 1 and our topic of the chapter is hardware and software. So before starting to know what we are going to learn in this chapter is about the hardware, then input devices, processing device and output device, and softwares we are going to learn. That is IPO, okay? And the software, there are so many softwares that controls the hardware units, okay? We are going to learn about this. So let's get started, but before starting I like to give a homework which is in the page number 2. I'll show you. This is your homework and you need to do it and you need to show me that which part is called what, okay? You need to do and you need to tell, so this is what, that is what, okay? You need to just mark it and you need to show in the live classes, okay? You need to show during the live classes, you will show me that you have done or not and I am going to check. So students, as we have already learned in the previous class, in the class 2 maybe you have already learned about the computer units, but this will define the what is hardware, what is software, and the basic components of the computer you are going to learn, okay? So before getting to start, we should know what is hardware. The things, okay, the things which is outside the computer and we can touch by the bare hands are called hardware. For example, this mouse, this keyboard, okay, these all are hardware, and hardware gives instructions to the computer what to do, what not to do, okay? So hardware give construction. Without mouse you cannot control the computer, right? So with the help of the mouse only you are controlling the computer. So mouse help us in order to control the computer. So in your book it is written that it is the part of the component or the part of the component of the computer which system can be touched or seen. Now you can say that it can be touched or seen, right? For example, it can be touched and seen. What I am saying, that you can touch the hardware, right? So that is only, it is told that with the help of the hardware you can touch it, right? You can instruct the computer what to do, what not to do. So for example, keyboard is there, mouse is there, monitor is there, so many hardware devices are there. So next we are going to learn about the software, okay? So software, it is a part of the computer system which cannot be touched by our hand. We can see inside the computer. Like for example, if game is there, can you go inside the game and can you touch the game? No, we cannot touch the game. Paint is there, okay? Paint in the computer, okay? You have done painting with the help of using mouse, okay? With the help of using mouse you have done the painting. Can you touch the painting? No, we cannot touch it, okay? It helps us the working of the computer. For example, Windows, Paint, WordPad is there. These all are software. There are different softwares which are available. It helps us to instruct the computer and guide us. So now software, okay? With the help of hardware we are doing what? We are controlling the computer software, okay? So working of a computer. Now we will learn that how computer works. This is the video. One more video is there where I have shown the practical. This I will be giving you, okay? You need to go and watch that video also. Which I will be giving you. So it will explain you the IPO cycle. That is IPO, that is input process output cycle. And after watching that video you will be knowing that what is IPO. I for input, P for processing and output, O for output, okay? So IPO cycle you will be understanding. You have already learned that a computer follows IPO cycle, okay? That is input process output. So in this, what is IPO? Students, I have already mentioned that I will be showing a video to you where you will be learning how the computer functions, okay? So now you see input process or output cycle, IPO, okay? This is there. You can see the example here. One example, input process and output. First I'll give one example, then I'll explain you this, okay? Suppose here one pizza photo is given. The pizza's bread is there, right? Pizza's bread is there, different spices are there, maize is there, okay? So this pizza, spices, maize and everything is getting ready to go inside the microwave, right? Processor. Now input is what? Your pizza. You want to cook, that is the input. Okay, when you give inside the microwave is processing. You have given the switches also. You have given the switches. Now microwave is processing. Okay, it will process. What will you will get result? You will get the result. What output will be? Your pizza, tasty pizza will be out. Now you can have it. I know you are feeling like I also want to eat, but this is the way how we can understand the IPO, input process output. Okay. So here you can see that working of a computer, we will read it, just we understood what is the how the computer works. So you have already learned that the computer follows IPU, input process output cycle, to work into the computer. In the working of the computer, the following three terms which will be used in here, and it is defined into the table, which you can see that input devices are there. These devices are used to provide data and instruction to the computer. Like for example, mouse. Okay, processing is there, that means that processes the data, and the instruction which is fitted into the this CPU. You know that CPU is the brain of the computer. There is also in the brain of the computer there is a motherboard. In the motherboard, one chip will be fitted. That chip is called processing chip. Okay, this looks like this. You can see this one. This is a chip. This is called processing chip, and this helps the computer. This only chip instruct the computer what to do, what not to do. This is called microchip. Okay, so output devices are there. These devices show the result or information after processing the data which can be carried out. For example, printer. You can see the images in the printer, right? Suppose your image only I have clicked with the help of my phone, or you can say with the help of camera I have clicked. Now I want to take out the printout of your image. What I will do? First I will save into the computer. Okay, after saving it I will give the print. What will happen? The computer will process and will try to take a printout. When the computer is trying to process, when it is trying to print, okay, that is a processing. What the input I have given? I have given input what? Image. When the printer is trying to print, it is processing. Output is what? Our result. When you can touch the printer, what called output, right? When you can have the printout on your hand, that is the output, you can say. So from this we can say the input, process and output example. Okay, so there are different examples which are there. So we can see many examples of the IPO cycle in our day-to-day life, which can be seen shown like here. I have already explained you about the pizza. You can see here the pizza about already I have explained you. Now you can see all these devices cause under the hardware or the software. You can touch them and you can feel them, right? And let us know more about the hardware, which is given in the page number 3. So hardware, the hardware refers to the all those purpose parts of the components of the computer system that can be physically connected or to it. Now you see the hardware is connected physically. Is it the statement is correct? Now because with the help of the wire, you can see with the help of the wire which is in my hand. Okay, you see this wire is there. Okay, this wire, okay, this USB jack is there. You can see here this USB jack fits into the computer, and we can instruct the computer what we can want to do. If you type anything, then you can see on this monitor. Okay, so now monitor is also output device. Okay, monitor is also an output device. So we will just turn the page and see the hardware is further classified into the input device, output device, processing device, storage devices. Now hardware has the 4 components now. Okay, you need to learn this one. So input devices. Okay, I hope that I'm not teaching too fast. You can understand what I'm explaining. If you have doubt or something, you can call me up and you can say if you have anything to ask. So you can say that now input devices. The input devices are used to provide the data and instruction to the computer. With the help of the input device, we can give data or instruct. We can instruct the computer what to do, what not to do. Okay, so there are keyboard. You can say keyboard is the most important input devices is there. It may many keys. It may have many keys for typing the things. It is used for entering the data and also giving instruction to the computer. Okay, it is help us to give instruction to the computer. So the with the help of the keyboard, what we are doing, we are giving instruction to the computer what to do, what not to do. Okay, so the keyboard is a device that help us to give instruction to the computer. A mouse is also giving instruction, but the keyboard help us to give the instruction by alphabetically or the numerically. You can give the you can type the number. You can also play the games using the keyboard. Then what is the mouse is doing? The mouse is just You see, this is we are holding the palm in this way, and this now right side right click is there and left click is there, right? It help us to play the means being control over the computer screen. With the help of the mouse, what we are doing, we are bringing control over the computer screen. Okay, so it is just a pointing device. Also we are doing selection with the help of the mouse. Okay, so on the objects which we can see on the screen, okay, suppose now the objects which are there on the screen, we can select it with the help of the mouse. If the mouse would not be there, what would happen? We would not be able to know, would not be able to select. Okay, how without selecting, how can you operate the computer? So mouse help us to do the selection. I hope that students you have already understood. Now touchpad is there. Touchpad is there in the laptop. Okay, it will be pad in this way where you can touch in this way into the computer is there. You can see on here touchpad is there. You can see this one into the computer. There is a sensor is there. Left click and right click is there. Okay, left click and right click is there. There is a clicks are called. Okay, now with the help of here there is a sensor fitted. Whatever you do, you can see on the screen. Okay, laptop mouse is in the touchpad. Okay, so now joystick is like you can say it is like a point, it means it is same like this, like gaming device. It makes the computer game more fun. Okay, it makes the computer game more fun. It will be like this. Suppose it will be like this. Suppose I am showing you. Suppose it is holding like this. Suppose you are playing card game or bike race. Okay, you are playing car game or bike race, and now you want to make your car or bike very fast. Okay, what you have to do, you have to take this one and you have to do like this. Okay, you have to do like this. As you push this one like this, and what will happen, the car will move very faster. And if you do straight, then if you do backward, then the backward. Okay, if you want to means break it, then just bring in the straight position. If you want to take in the forward, take in this way. Suppose if you want to take right turn, then you have to do like this. Okay, and if you want to take left turn, then do like this. So this is a type of a control, okay, which help us to bring, and this is done by what? Joystick. Okay, so joystick being control over the computer. This is an input device. This gives the instruction to the computer what to do, what not to do. It makes computer game more fun. With the help of joystick, we can play computer games. Okay, light pen is there. So this light pen help us to draw. Okay, this is especially used by the architectures, engineers. This light pen is used. What they are doing, they are designing the house, they are painting. Okay, so whatever the design or the painting they are doing, they can see on the screen. Okay, they can see on the screen, the exact they can see on the screen, but it will not be shown on the page. It will be shown on the screen. Designer are taking a board and they are just designing there. Okay, they are looking on the screen and they are designing. Okay, this is called what? Light pen. Scanner scans the photograph or document. You see, suppose someone has bought a photo, very old photo of you, but what you will do, you will just put into the document, you will put in the printer, you will scan it and you will return him the same photo you can get. Just copying the image is called scanner. Like Xerox machine is there, printer also has the scanner. You may understand what is a scanner. Okay, now there is a scanner is a now two types of scanner are there, flat-bed scanner and the barcode reader is there. Flat-bed scanner is like this type, you can see commonly into the Xerox machine, and this barcode reader you can see into the like shopping malls, like V2 is there, A2Z is there, now there's Big Bazaar, then Central Mall, which whatever the markets, big bazaar, you can see that they are bringing the barcode reader. Each and every product if you buy, okay, there is a backside, there is this type of codes are there. It help us to scan. Okay, because in this code the the complete details of the product is there. Okay, it will scan it and it will deduct the amount, or it will just do the total calculation. Okay, so this is called barcode reader. Microfilm. So nowadays you are using headphone, okay, for doing online classes. So what does microphone do? The microphone carries our voice. What is the input? Our sound is the input here, which you are giving in the microphone. Okay, and what is the result or output? You are listening. The processing what? Now what? Who is processing this one? my mic is processing, my mic is carrying the video voice to you, and also there is a web camera is there, which is means help you to see me. Without camera you cannot see me. If I hide this one, you cannot see me, right? This is the webcam. Okay, this is the camera. Now webcam you can see webcam is in the laptop. Okay, that is called web camera, website camera. With the help of that we can see. Now also you can see me. This is not live, this is a recorded video which you are watching now. So for this reason you are able to see me. Also if you want to see me live, then you can see on the live classes, and I hope that you will come in the live classes and I can meet you. So microphone, you can see there, microphone, it help us to instruct the voice whatever. So the input is what, my sound is the input, it is processing, it is taking my voice to you. So this is a processing unit, understood? Now the voice, if you heard, now you will see, oh, sir has told this thing, the output came, the result is there. Okay, so input, process, output. Now webcam also you understood, I hope so, web camera. So we will read and we will understand the chapter in detail. This is the first part of the video. The second part of the video also will be coming soon, which will be covering the processing devices. Okay, next after that the second part of the video. If the third part the video is not required, then we will give the question answers also. I hope that you are studying well in your house, and you are studying all the subjects there. Try to attend the live classes. I want to see you or everyone attending the live classes. Be present in the live classes. Till then, that take care. Thank you. Bye bye.